Hey guys, a fresh batch of news from the world of combat sports has arrived. Ilia Topuria didn't miss the opportunity to use Terence Crawford's loud victory over Saul Canelo Alvarez to draw attention to himself. The American, who took the title of undisputed world super middleweight champion from the Mexican, walked out to the ring to the composition Canción del Mariachi performed by Antonio Banderas. The Georgian fighter, who walks out to the octagon to the same song, pretended to see this as yet another jab at him. First he calls me drunk, and then he walks out to my song. Crawford, whenever you want, I'll teach you how to dance to it in the ring. And Canelo, I'll save a round for you after him, the champion wrote, addressing both boxers. The reason for the conflict invented by Topuria was an interview with Terence, in which he stated that he did not consider El Matador the best boxer in the UFC. After that, Topuria promised to knock out Crawford with the first touch in a boxing match, and the American suggested that the best fighter of the world's strongest league said this while not entirely sober. By defeating Saul Alvarez by unanimous decision, Terence Crawford became an undisputed champion in a third weight class, having previously collected all the belts at welterweight and super welterweight. Guys, what do you think? Will Topuria follow in Conor's footsteps and have a fight under boxing rules or not? Write your opinion in the comments. Also, Ilia Topuria once again spoke about his desire to have a fight in professional boxing, addressing Dana White. I really want this. I don't think Dana will hold me back from this dream. He will support me, I'm sure of that. I will have to convince him, and in the end, everything will work out. Topuria is quoted by journalist Álvaro Colmenero.
After Diego Lopes' spectacular performance against Jin Silva, the reigning UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski does not rule out that the promotion might grant the Brazilian an immediate rematch. I think the UFC was waiting to see what would happen in the fight between Jin Silva and Diego Lopes. I know Lerone Murphy is the obvious candidate after his knockout win over Aaron Pico. I immediately said I was ready to fight him, but in the end, we were all waiting to see how that fight would play out. So I don't know. Will Diego get a rematch? That was a crazy win in a wild fashion, and I know the UFC absolutely loves him. Whether they decide to push him, we'll see. But you guys know me. Whoever it is, I'll be there. For now, I'll just relax and wait to hear what the UFC says, said Alexander.
Sad news. British boxer Ricky Hatton, former world champion by the WBA, IBF, and IBO versions, has been found dead at his home in Manchester, according to the British publication Daily Mail. Hatton died at the age of 46. Police stated that the circumstances of his death are not being treated as suspicious. The cause of death has not been disclosed. The boxer was planning to return to the ring in December. Hatton's last fight was in 2012, where he lost to Ukrainian boxer Vyacheslav Senchenko. Total, Hatton's record stands at 45 wins and 3 losses. Apart from Senchenko, he only lost to Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. In 2005, Hatton was named Fighter of the Year by The Ring magazine and the Boxing Writers Association. Rest in peace, Ricky Hatton. You are a great boxer. Conor McGregor spoke out on his social media about the death of former world champion Ricky Hatton. Rest in peace, Ricky Hatton. McGregor captioned a joint photo with Hatton. Former UFC welterweight champion Belal Muhammad revealed the circumstances preceding his compatriot Jared Gordon's walkout to the octagon. Gordon lost via technical knockout in the third round to Mexican Rafa Garcia at the Noche UFC tournament in San Antonio. Yesterday, Jared was hit by a car and his knee popped out, but he didn't want to pull out of the fight and fought like a warrior, Belal wrote on a social network. In a recent interview, Colby Covington named Gilbert Burns as a potential opponent, and the Brazilian is ready to share the octagon with Colby. I'm training and staying in shape. I plan to return in January next year, but I could also fight in December. One win can change everything. I'm hoping for an easy fight against Colby Covington. It's the only easy fight in the welterweight top 15, Burns said in an interview with Renato Moicano. In May of this year, Burns suffered his 4th consecutive defeat, losing by technical knockout in the first round to Michael Morales. Colby Covington is currently on a 2-fight losing streak, having lost by unanimous decision to Leon Edwards and by technical knockout to Joaquin Buckley due to a doctor stoppage. Currently, the American and Brazilian hold the 10th and 11th spots in the UFC welterweight rankings, respectively. Guys, thanks for watching until this moment. Thank you for watching.